Welcome to Gospel Music USA, bringing you the best in Southern gospel music from coast to coast. Now here are your hosts of Gospel Music USA, Danny Jones, Karen Peck Gooch, and Mike LeFevre.
And hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special edition of Gospel Music USA. My name is Danny Jones. I'm with Singing News Magazine.
And I'm Karen Peck Gooch of Karen Peck and New River.
And I'm Mike LeFevre of the LeFevre Quartet, and today is a special day.
Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, we are able to say that today we are celebrating episode number 150. Now, that's not Karen's age. That is the number of programs that Gospel Music USA has recorded through today. And even though you and I, us three, would like to take credit for a lot of the success of the show, there's really one person here that deserves a lot of that credit, and that is the executive producer of this program, Miss Pat Mathis. So, hey, Pat.
Thank you. So, well, you know, this is a great accomplishment that you all have done. 150 programs. That's great. That's really good. And, you know, you all have been actually very mean to Karen. I want everyone to know that.
Thank you, Pat.
Yes.
It's more like Danny's mean to us.
No.
It's taken 150 shows for it to finally come out.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Absolutely.
Don't make me pick that cake up, okay? No. Well, anyway, we have a lot of great guests on today's program. We're going to start off with a true legend from the world of Southern gospel music, Mr. Ed O'Neill and his Dixie Melody Boys. They're going to sing for us right now, Some Wonderful Day.
I am getting ready for my mansion in the sky. I know that I'll inherit when they lay me down to die. For my soul was born in Calvary on that cross so long ago. I believed on Christ, my Savior, and I'm ready now to go. Well, on some happy morning and on some happy day, I'm gonna step right out on the wings of love, and I'm gonna fly away. Gonna go home to a wonderful day. I ain't gonna do no packing. I ain't got time to wait. Ain't nothing I got but the love of God gonna get me through that day when I get home to a wonderful day. Gonna stroll down through that city. Gonna walk down the street and go. Gonna stand on the bank of the river and find me the half that's never been told when I get home to a wonderful day. Going down to the chilly Jordan. He's gonna take me by the hand. He's gonna take me over to the other side and I'll step to the promised land when I get home to a wonderful day. I'm gonna go home to a wonderful day. Happy day, glorious day, when I get home some wonderful day. Let's do it right.
There's a happy rhythm in the rockin' and a rollin'. You feel the moving when I sing this song. What a thrill to find it moving on and never stopping. Within my heart it keeps a rollin' and a rockin', a rollin' and a rockin'.
Rockin' and a rollin', it's a happy rhythm in my soul, in my soul. Brother, let me tell you how I feel, tell you about a feeling that is real. Brother, let me tell you how the glory rolls, tell you how it bubbles in my happy soul. Happiness is free, it's never more a soul. Let me tell you how I feel, let me tell you.
There's a happy rhythm in the rockin' and a rollin'. I can feel it moving when I I sing this song. Wanna really find it moving on, never stopping. But then my heart it keeps a rolling and a rocking, a rolling and a rocking,
Rocking and a rolling, it's a happy rhythm in my soul, in my soul. There's this music ringing deep within my soul. I can feel it bubble, I can feel it roll. When I get the feeling that I want to shout, makes me feel so good, I gotta move about. Brother, there can never be a single doubt. I can feel it, I can feel happy rhythm.
and a happy rhythm, a rocking and a rolling. I can feel it moving when I sing this song. Wanna really find it moving on and never stopping. But then my heart it keeps a rolling and a rocking, a rolling and a rocking and a
Rocking and a rolling, it's a happy rhythm in my soul, in my soul.
There's a happy rhythm, keeps a rocking and a rolling. I can feel it moving when I sing this song. Wanna really find it moving on and never stopping. But then my heart it keeps a rolling and a rocking, a rolling and a rocking and a rocking.
Rocking and a rolling, it's a happy rhythm in my soul, in my soul.
Welcome back to Gospel Music USA, and of course, as we mentioned earlier, today is our 150th program. 150. That's a lot of programs. Mike, do you remember who the first guest was?
Archie Watkins.
Very good.
Oh, that's
very
good. You know, I will say this. We joke a lot, but we've had a lot of great moments on this show.
We've
we
had
really
some incredible
have.
moments. And we've heard
Yeah.
a lot of gospel music's favorite groups of today. We've also been visited by several legends. We've had comedians and Tim Lovelace and Aaron Wilburn, instrumentalists Jeff Stice and Eddie Crook. I mean, we've had a little bit of everything from the world of gospel music on here. And you know, I remember well the day that we decided that Karen Peck would become a co-host on here, because you know when the program first started, it was just me and Mike, and that didn't, you know, it just went that way.
Not really.
But then one day Karen Peck and New River came in and recorded, and we got this bright idea that we should take Karen to one of the control rooms back there where they have a green screen, and we just said, Karen, do whatever you wanted to do. And she gave us a weather forecast. And, you know, we might just have to replay that weather forecast because they have it in the archives back there.
That was rough.
Right.
That was very rough.
That's right. And, folks, if you think today's weathermen are sometimes inaccurate, you haven't seen anything at all till you saw that.
But trust me, I did say to myself when I left that show that very day, I don't think they're going to invite me to come and co-host that show again.
Well, nobody ever answered the phone, so we came back to you. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun.
It has been a great time.
It was a great. It just made everything right.
Right.
You did good.
Thank you. Well, you know, it's an honor to be with you guys. And, you know, we've all grown up together in the industry of Southern Gospel. And, you know, this is what I appreciate about y'all is that, you know, we do have a lot of fun, light moments, but we can sit and talk about the Lord. And we are very aware of what the Lord has done in our lives.
Right.
And, you know, we rejoice. Well, I rejoice when you two succeed because I know who you are, and you all are the real deal. And, you know, to be able to say that we're celebrating 150 shows today. I mean, that's really fun.
Yeah, we got
let's see, can y'all see the cake? There's the cake. It says Gospel Music USA 150th program.
No,
so here it is.
Yeah, 150.
I was reading that upside down, and I don't even have my glasses on.
Right.
So
We are
there
impressed.
Would y'all like?
You know, but now before we do that, you know,
Okay.
when she picked that cake up, I had flashbacks. You remember the cooking show we did?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I have pictures
the
of that.
cooking show.
Right, and you notice we've not done another one of those. I mean,
Well, we should.
We should, but you know, at least this
Yes.
time we're going to call the fire department and give them a heads up.
Excellent.
Because I believe, to my knowledge,
Yeah.
that was the only time WATC was evacuated.
Well,
Was it
and
not?
y'all have to realize that in my kitchen, I do have the sign that says when the alarm goes off, the smoke detector goes off, then dinner's ready. So, and that's the truth. So, would y'all want me to cut the cake?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
We need to cut the
Did you
cake.
bring?
Don't hurt yourself.
Did you bring cold milk?
I,
It's like cold milk.
I'll tell you what, let me hold
I
the
did
plate.
not.
You cut.
Okay.
Now, for those of you who are watching at home, do not try this at home, okay?
That's right.
Because
Let's see here.
I'm not even sure trained professionals should do this. What are you doing to that cake?
Well, I'm getting your cake right here.
Look at that. Hey.
And now, who did you bake this, Danny, all by yourself?
No, folks at Keebler did. So there's an inside joke to that
Yeah,
too.
but they all work for you.
Yes,
that's
okay.
right. I was ready for the joke.
Right.
So they're brutal to each other.
No, we're not. It's self-defense.
It's funny.
Right now,
So here we go.
Think about some of the memorable moments we've had on this program. You remember very well the debut of the new Inspirations not too long ago. This was one of the very first times the revamped Inspirations first sang together, and then we've also had when Gold Cities did a heritage.
We did the heritage.
That was right here in this place. So we've had a lot of
The hymn sing.
We had,
I'll tell you a funny memory. When we were talking about this a while ago, though, is Karen wasn't paying attention to who we had on the show.
Right.
And I think it was Danny. You said it was me, but I think Danny looked at Karen and said, "Karen, tell us who's on the show."
That was one of my first shows. I had no idea who was on the show that day. You would think if I'm co-hosting a show that I should at least know who's going to be on there today.
But she didn't.
I went,
That was one
I
of
have
those
no
moments,
idea.
Right.
That was priceless.
You know, this is one thing, though. Since we're talking about the shows, one thing that I appreciate about this show is the fact that we all know each other and we know just about everybody in the Southern gospel industry. So we'll ask questions that the average person wouldn't know, or have trivia about that group or that person. Like for the ladies that are watching, I thought it would be fun for everybody to know that Chris Freeman of the Freemans, she's actually the one that brought the rhinestone shoes, the blingy, bright shoes, sparkle shoes to Southern gospel music years ago.
That was the program you and I kind of zoned out, didn't we?
No, but
on that show.
You know, and like Brian Free has a fascination with flashlights.
That's right.
There you go.
And Matthew Gooch,
Never
your
knew
son, roast coffee, sells coffee.
Right.
And as you well know, he and I have a gift, and that is the gift of making you second guess yourself. You know, like when right before the red light goes on, we'll lean over to Karen and say, "Karen, our guest today is from a city and a state, and that city and state won't be anywhere near each other." So when you see those little smiles and giggles of hers that you really can't explain, that's what's happened right before the camera went on. Like, how many times have we heard?
Sevierville,
North Carolina.
Oh, that was rough.
Right. So it's been memorable, to say the least. Are you going to try that cake?
Yes, we're going to try this cake.
I just want to make sure.
Are you going to try it?
No, I'm going to let you try it first.
It's good.
It is? Okay. Well, if Mike says it's good, it's good. Now, folks, we would share this with you at home, but technology has not advanced to that level yet. But just know that it is good, and we appreciate the people who made this cake possible.
Yes, we do.
I think Pat and Chuck and Greg may have all stood back there and baked this cake earlier. And Karen, go ahead.
One thing I can say, it's nice to be able to have cake during the break.
But this,
I just rhymed.
Oh,
did you notice that?
I did. That's a new talent.
Cake during the break.
Wow.
So,
okay, if you hear a new song on radio about
right.
that, we're sorry. Okay, now we got to get back to business here. Family group. We were talking about those on a show. There's a family group that lives in the state of South Carolina.
They're one of my
listen,
favorites.
and when those people start filing off their bus, it takes a long time for all of them to get off the bus, because this is a huge family. And if you like your gospel music with a little hint of bluegrass and acoustic flavor, you're going to love this family. As a matter of fact, when they were on the program about a year or so ago, they generated a lot of buzz on Facebook and email and things like that. A great family group called the Rochesters. They're going to sing for us right now a song titled Keep On.
Troubles all around you, the devil is telling you to sit down and give up your cross. voice from heaven is calling your name. God is telling you there's more to gain. Don't give up and don't surrender. You can just remember you've got to keep on, keeping on, keep on walking strong, keep on singing a song. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. Now you're going through a battle and your faith is getting weak. You're headed for a sudden retreat. God will be with you in this fight. Just follow him where he is the light. Don't turn around, keep on walking. Just remember God is talking. You gotta keep on, keeping on, keep on walking strong, keep on singing a song. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. You gotta keep on, keeping on, keep on walking strong, keep on singing a song. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. Though the battle is raging, the devil is fighting, the storm clouds are fighting, the rain is falling. You gotta keep on, keeping on. You gotta keep on, keeping on. Keeping on.
That's lost and dying without any hope, for all the lonely people trying to find their way back home, for the broken and abandoned, for the battered and abused, for the one who needs salvation, for the hurt and the confused. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. Somebody intercede in Jesus' name. For he knows your every need. All you gotta do is just believe. Call out to him in faith. Somebody pray. For those whose dreams seem shattered and far beyond repair, for all those heavy burdens that seem so hard to bear, for the one who feels forsaken with nothing left at all, and for the one who needs forgiveness through the power of the cross. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. Somebody intercede in Jesus' name. For he knows your every need. All you gotta do is just believe. Call out to him in faith. Somebody pray. reach up to the heavens for a friend in need. Lord, let it be me. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. Somebody intercede in Jesus' name. For he knows your every need. All you gotta do is just believe. Call out to him in faith. Somebody pray. Oh, somebody pray. Somebody intercede in Jesus' name. For he knows your every need. All you gotta do is just believe. Call out to him in faith. Somebody pray. Somebody
Welcome back to Gospel Music USA, episode number 150.
Well, happy anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah, did you?
Wait, is it anniversary or birthday?
Happy episode?
I think it's
Maybe
I think it's
episode.
more of an anniversary. I don't know if happy birthday fits here. I mean, you've been there. Tell us. Is happy birthday appropriate
for
for
150?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the joke of the 150th program.
Pat was right. You are mean to her.
Well, it's deserved. It's called self-defense. Hey,
I can tell we're like brother and sister, that's for sure.
I don't know. I think it's more of a case of we have sort of a strange and wonderful relationship. That's strange and I'm wonderful, okay? Anyway, now, let's go back and talk about this. There have been some great people behind the scenes who have helped us out with this show. Dominique, Pat, Chuck, and all of those folks here at WATC, they go the extra mile to do all the things we're doing.
Fantastic.
And we know that we'll be honest with you, we drive them slightly crazy because they never know what we're going to do. We never know what we're going to do. But they manage to stick with us and make it work somehow. So we're very grateful to all of those folks here at WATC for allowing not only us to be a part of this program, but more importantly, carrying Southern gospel music to areas that sometimes may have forgotten what Southern gospel music is, but WATC is keeping it alive. So we appreciate it very much.
The show is also growing.
That's right.
In different areas.
Right. We're blessed to be on their sister station in Greenville, South Carolina now. And so a lot of viewers up there in Western North Carolina and Western South Carolina. And then we're also on the station in Augusta, Georgia, and many other places. So it's growing, and that's partly in thanks to you, because you have requested to watch this program. Many of you watch it online, but yet you've told your local TV station, we'd like to see Gospel Music USA.
That's wonderful. And, you know, we also have a Facebook page that people can go on and they can like the page. So that was your cue. I didn't know well, we got the Facebook page that we want everybody to go on and like.
I'll agree with you on that.
And like the page. And then let us know how much you're enjoying the show. We hope you're enjoying the show. We really enjoy getting together and talking and, you know, and really presenting the Southern Gospel at its finest, because the groups that come here are really, they're the best. They're the best.
Right. We're blessed to have many great friendships in Southern gospel music, and those artists are so willing to come in and be a part of this program. And for those of you at home or ever wondered what it might be like to host a TV program with your grandparents, this is what it's like. Okay, this is what it's like right here. So anyway, now we got to run because we've got to make room for the show coming behind us. Anything else you want to say before we go? You got 10 seconds.
We just want to say God bless you and all of you. Thanks for your prayers.
Thanks all the folks that support this program.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay, folks. Come back soon. It'll be show number 151. It's not that far away, so come back and visit us right here on Gospel Music USA.